Hello, my dear children. Welcome back to an English class. I hope you are all safe, healthy, and fit. Let's recall our previous class. Children, we have completed section 1 of Prose 2 Mother Tell Us a Story. Shall we revise? In the beginning of the story, Manza's children were asking stories to Manza. And one day, Manza was setting her out to look up for the stories. On her way, she met a hare and asked him stories. But the hare was not ready to tell any stories. He bounded off simply. This time Manza met Fanny, the baboon, for stories, but the baboon had no time to tell any stories to her. Later, she saw an owl and tried to ask him for stories. But with his hooting voice, an owl started complaining about the human beings and not at all ready to tell any stories to Manza. Then Manza saw an elephant and she was asking stories to him. But the elephant was replying that he didn't know any stories, but he referred the king of birds, the eagle, to her. Manza was happy to meet an eagle near to the mouthplace of Tugela river, and she was approached an eagle for stories. But the eagle averred that he only know the things only on earth. However, the eagle knows one of his friend who knows the secrets of the dark ocean. So the eagle made Manza to wait there when he brings his friend back to her. Children, now in the section 2, Manza is waiting for an eagle's friend to come and to tell any stories for her children. Let's read section 2. Found on page 21. Section 2. Here I am, the eagle called. I have brought my friend, the big sea turtle. He has agreed to take you to a place where you can find stories. Okay, now the eagle has brought his friend back to Manza's place. Who is that eagle friend? A big sea turtle. Yes, you are right. The great sea turtle lifted himself out of the ocean and said in a deep voice, "Climb on my back and hold on to my shell. I will carry you to the land of the spirit people." Manza took hold of his shell and they went into the depths of the ocean. Manza's eyes grew rounder and rounder as they went deep into the ocean. Everything was amazing and beautiful and unlike anything on earth. Where is she now? She is in the depths of the ocean. Finally, they came to the bottom of the ocean, where the spirit people dwells. The king and the queen sat on magnificent thrones, which means splendid, that is extremely beautiful. And their faces shone with such a light that Manza was a little shy and afraid. She bowed before them. "What do you want, woman, from the dry lands?" they asked kindly. "Do you have stories that I could take home?" Manza asked shyly. "We have many stories," they said. "But what will you give us in exchange, Manza?" Now the king and the queen are ready with the stories. But Manza has to give them something in exchange of stories. "What would you like?" Manza asked. "We would like a picture of your home and your people. It would be nice to see that place because we can't go there. Can you bring us a picture, Manza?" they asked. "I can do that," Manza said. "My husband carves beautiful pictures. He will carve a lovely one for you." Manza climbed on the turtle shell and he took her back to the shore. She thanked him and asked him to return at the next full moon to collect her and the picture. Then Manza went home and got Zenzele to carve her a beautiful picture which showed the forest and the river and all the animals and birds on earth. The picture also had the village and all the people in it. When Manza returns home, she made Zenzele to carve her a beautiful picture. which shows animals and birds on earth. The picture also had the village and all the people in it. Are you all seeing, children? When Zenzele finished it, he wrapped it in a piece of cloth. Wrapped means covered, and tied it to the Manza's back. So she covered with the piece of cloth and tied it into Manza's back. Manza climbed on the turtle's back and they went to the land of the spirit people to meet the king and the queen. The king and the queen of the spirit people were very happy with the picture. So, carved by whom? Zenzele, Manza's husband. For you and your people, they said, we give the gift of stories. They handed her the largest and most beautiful shell she had ever seen. Hold this shell to your ear to hear a tale. Manza returned to her village, and now the children clamored, which means demanded, to tell story for them. They were asking, Mother, tell us a story. Manza put the shell to her ear and began, Once upon a time. And children, that is how stories came to be. So the story was retold by Uma Raman. I hope you have enjoyed this folk tale. Let's see the word meanings. First word, dwelling, residence, magnificent, splendid, wrapped, covered, glamoured, demanded. Okay, children, now we will do our book back exercises. Turn to page 22. Listen as your teacher reads out section 1. Whom Manza met in this story? Whom is here? About the animals. A hare, Feni, the baboon, an owl, an elephant, an eagle. And what they said to Manza. First two I have done for you. A hare. I know millions, but I have more important things to do, said by a hare. What are stories? I am busy keeping my babies fed and warm. I have no time for anything else, said by Feni the baboon. So, remaining 3, you have to do it by your own. Okay, children? Yes, thank you. Now, come on to page 23. Use words from the box to complete the sentences. Manza set out on a great adventure looking for stories. She met the hare who was a dash fellow, tricky. The baboon was busy keeping her children fed and dash warm. So remaining 4 to 8, you have to do it by your own, children. Next one, D. Fill in the blanks with the correct answer. So same here, first 3 I have done for you. Manza left home to dash for stories. Look, she met a hare who said that he had more dash things to do. Important. Now the third one. Feni, the baboon, was dash with her babies when Manza met her. Yes, playing. Okay, children, turn on page 24. Answer these questions. Where did Manza live? Manza lived in a village in Zululand, Africa. Try to answer it. Second one, what did the villagers do for a living? The villagers hunted for meat, tilled the land, fished or caught crabs for a living. Some wove baskets and made wooden carvings. Yes. Third one, what did Manza's children ask her to do? Manza's children asked her to tell them stories. Fourth one, where was the land of the spirit people? How did the Manza reach there? The land of the spirit people was inside the deep ocean. Manza reached there on the turtle's back. Yes, come to fifth question. What did the king and the queen of the spirit people want in exchange for the stories? The king and the queen of the spirit people wanted a picture of Manza's home and her people in exchange for stories. Very good, children. Now come to F main, think and answer. Rewrite these sentences in your own words. Do not change their meanings. A. You never know who can be of help. The answer is you can get help from unexpected sources someday. Second one, my people are hungry for some tales. My people are eager to hear new stories. And that is how stories came to be. And that is the story of how stories began. Hold this shell to your ear to hear a tale. To hear a story, this shell is to be held to your ear. I only know of the things that are here on the face of the earth. I only know about things that I can see happening on earth. Children, don't worry. Anyway, I'm going to put it up all the answers in your class group. Okay, you can copy from there. Now, Manza worked hard to bring stories to all of us. How would you describe Manza? Use suitable adjectives. So, you have to use suitable adjectives here. Manza was a determined woman. After she decided that she would go out to search for stories to her children. Okay, children. Now, worksheet. Circle the correct answers. First one, someone who studies history is historian. Second one, someone who makes cloth on a loom is called a weaver. Third one, someone who writes for a newspaper is a journalist. Someone who studies animal behavior is a zoologist. Now, have you all completed, children? Okay. So, next one. Turn to page 25. Someone who buys and sells goods for others is a broker. The last one is someone who designs buildings is an architect. Okay, so now add hood, nest or dome to the words given below and write the new words. You may have to make some changes in the spellings. Okay, children, first I have done it for you. Remaining 6 to 10 you have to try it by your own. Okay, first one, sadness, freedom, childhood, boredom, laziness. So only fifth sentence we have changed their spellings. Now spell it right. Tick the correctly spelled words in the brackets. So same way, first 3 are already done for you. Remaining 4 you have to do it by your own. First one, the great fish eagle knew who could help Manza. The children are visiting their grandparents this Saturday. The third one, the whole village celebrated the birth of the baby. Okay, children? Whenever you get free time, please read the prose too. Mother, tell us a story. That's all for today's class. Thank you for listening and stay safe. God bless you.